Hello, welcome again to Apple Pie English School's Teach Something with Kent. So if you've been watching our videos, last week's video was 4 P's of marketing, where we explained how to market a product. Today's video is about, on the business topic again, is about business meetings. First time you meet someone. This is something I taught to my college students this week. So you can see here at the top, first meeting for a business party. First meeting for a business party. And so number 1, self-intro greetings. So of course, hello, my name is, hello, my name is Kent. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Robert. Nice to meet you too. So giving greetings back and forth. Of course, that's easy. And then we have, of course, small talk. Weather, sports, news, and anything else. And of course, we're trying to build a relationship, build rapport with them. So there's safe topics, like, for example, let's say weather. How's the weather today? Oh, where are you from? You're from Tennessee. How's the weather in Tennessee these days? So asking weather. Sports, of course, and news are okay too, but be careful. They might have something bad. For example, even mostly they're safe, but if they're not curious about baseball at all, and you say, oh, did you watch the baseball game yesterday? No, I didn't. Oh. So, or maybe they like one team and you don't like that team, or you mention about, for example, a team like Denver Broncos, and they're like, I hate Denver Broncos. So, but be careful about that. But let's see next, handshake. Of course, we always shake our hands, like, hello, nice to meet you. Or in Asian countries, we of course bow. We of course shake our hands. If you know where this comes from, we shake our hands to prove that we have no weapon in it. So back during nighttime, we would put the weapon down, and we'd have to put the weapon down. We still have the shield, but we'd have to put the weapon down, so we're weaponless, and we shake hands like, I trust you, you trust me. So building a relationship. That's similar to bowing, when you lower your head so they can see the top of your head. And then, of course, here, number 4, be happy. So be happy. I put positive in parentheses here. Some people say be positive. I say be happy. Because you want to look interested. There's a great book about by Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So in that book, which is about 100 years old now, and it's one of the, for this topic, it's probably the best-selling books in the world. It's in the top 10 best-selling books in the world. And what he mentions in there is, if you want people to be interested in you, look interested in them. So you want to look interested in them. That's what I put here. Look interested. Yeah, build a relationship. You're going to build a relationship, so look interested. That's what be happy. When they're talking to you, oh, wow, really? Oh, that sounds interesting. Hey. So you want to show that you're interested in them. Of course, also how to look interested is asking intro questions about them. We have, of course, the 5 WH and the 1H, how. 1H is how. We have who, what, where, when, why. And ask them questions. And remember, like ping pong, you want to bounce back. So if they say, oh, I'm from, let's see, London. Oh, really? What's good food in London? Or can you recommend a great sightseeing spot there? So you want to, of course, bounce back and forth with even the same question. So of course, then again, we're trying to look interested here. And then of course, number 6, let's talk about their business. So of course, almost before we go, we want to talk about their business. How's business going? What's your new product? Not selling anything from us, just asking them just general questions like, oh, you work at Apple. I heard Apple computers. I heard they stopped selling the iPod Touch now. Like, how is that? Why did you decide to do that? There. And of course, 7, exchange business cards. If you're in Japan, where I am, our English school, Apple Pie English School, is of course in Japan. This one is at the end in America, but at the beginning in Japan, as you can see here, at the start. So if you ever come to Japan, there's a big difference in culture about this. Is in America, it's usually at the end of the conversation, because, and it's only 50% of the time maybe that we actually give out, maybe less, even 25%, because we wait until the end, because we don't want to be nervous. If you're nervous, like if you see their card in the beginning, like, wow, you're the CEO of Apple Computer, and you might be nervous to talk to them, so you can't build a good relationship here, of course. So instead, of course, in America, we do it at the end of the conversation, and only 50% of the time. If we think we can do business with this person again in the future, we want to continue that relationship, of course, we give it the end. And it's not awkward, maybe. In Japan, it's the opposite. So when I first came here, I was surprised. And with two hands. I should have put here 2 hands. In Japan, you will hold with 2 hands, like this. Like you'll hold with 2 hands, and you'll pass to them at the beginning of the conversation. So actually, with number 1 here, you would say, hello, here's my business card, right away. And in Japan, it's almost 100%, of course, because it's at the beginning. And there are several reasons for this, but I think the main reason is, of course, in Japanese culture, Japanese language, you have different levels of how to talk to someone, respect levels. So in English, we basically don't have that. We have some respect words, but in Japanese, they have talking up to someone, or talking to the same level, or talking down to them. So it depends on which level you think the person's at. So of course you need to see it. Oh, well, okay, I see. We're at the same level. Okay, so now you know what kind of Japanese to speak, and it helps. So it helps that relationship. So actually, it helps to build a relationship, because if you don't want to talk using talking down Japanese if they're above you, so it'll confuse or it'll hurt the relationship, of course. So again, this was teaching time with Kent, and please join us next week. You can see up here next week will be one of my favorite kind of products, but of course here you can see here, cheap, fast, and good. So we'll learn about those next week when we think about a product or a service that we want to join. Thanks again for joining, for watching these videos, and if you want to subscribe, please subscribe, or if you'd like to watch another one of our videos or a video similar on the teaching topics, we have all those for you. And also please comment below how these are helping you, or if you have any questions. I have also question videos I help with. Please comment, and subscribe. So I'll see you in our next video next week when we talk about those 3 things: cheap, fast, and good.